Hi guys, it's me Karen, and I've finished the owl up, so we're here for part 2. And again, this is Magic Beauty coloring book by Nadiya Vasilkova, and I'm going to be doing the background, or at least the swirly areas here. Now, I had mentioned before that this reminded me of a moon, but there's also a circle down here. So I have come up with an idea-ish here, either turning it into kind of a abstract look in the background with some extra circles, or I will do a moon. I haven't decided yet. So what we're going to do is work on the swirling areas here and the leaf areas, and I'm going to be doing them, oh, and also his little branch that he's sitting on. Be doing them in a kind of an odd colors, but it's because I wanted to try out a new kind of technique. So the first one here, and this is my little paper sample to show you. So we would start off with the purple area here. It goes into black, and then of course the one I can't pronounce, Diaxion purple hue. So the black is PC 935, PC 132 is the purple, dark purple, and then I have a lavender which is 934, and that's what this set looks like. So keeping the black in mind, the green one would go with the black, dark green 908, and true green, which is 910, which does this effect here. Keeping the black for the blue one, it goes into indigo blue, which is 901 or 901, and then true blue, which is 903, and that does this effect here. So we will be using blue on these swirl, or not, on the leaves is what I'm going to do the blue on, okay? Green on the swirls, and the green, blue, and purple down in this area here, okay? This may not be, kosher, but I mean, that's what I want to do, so I'm going to do that. And we will just start off by taking the black pencil, and we're going to block off some of these that are open, these leaves, and we're just going to draw a line down this curve. So we just take it and connect these two pieces, making the leaf area behind the swirls. And we're going to do that over on this side too. And down here at the bottom. This one's going to be a little more difficult. But we'll do that. And that way all the leaves are in the background area, so that they don't look so funny when I do the swirly parts. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with the green areas, probably up here first, behind the owl's back, and I will get you down in that area so you can see a little better. Okay, so in the darkest areas, let's say here, this is where I'm going to go in with the black, and I'm going to bring it up a little bit. Kind of get it a little dark there, and do the same thing on this side. This is a piece that is underneath and would have a shadow on it originally anyway. And anywhere that I think there's going to be a dark spot, I will go in with the blackest areas. Then the next shade I will bring in, and since this is going to be the green, it's going to be the dark green. And basically just laying it right down on top of the black and pulling out some of the color. To come out. And then we go in with the true green and blend those together. Okay, so we get this kind of cool effect, and I'm going to be doing that on the whole thing. Get you down just a little bit closer so you can see when you blend these together, in case you didn't get a good enough blend. Just go back in and pull some of it out onto the green, or the lighter green. And just kind of press hard here so that they will all blend together. And basically that is how we're just going to go around this whole area. Okay, and these top areas, kind of want those the brightest, and then these areas, they've already got the darkness on them, so I want to get those darker. So we just keep working back and forth on all three colors, blending them in together. Okay, and this little area down here is going to be darker. Again in the shadow, so black down first, the dark green, and then the true green. be the same up here. And then the brightest green. I'll do a few more of these little things, and then I will just go ahead and color the rest of the green off camera. But I will also show you how I do the blue leaves up here, so I can get those finished too. Okay, other people are home if they're going to answer the phone. If you hear that ringing. Okay. I'll just finish this little top up here. I'm going to give it some of the dark green. We will skip the black up on this portion. I might add a little bit to it, but right now we're just going to do it with the dark green. Shade that in anywhere I think it needs a little extra color. Okay, and then the bright green. dark green on this little show do down here. And then the light green. I'm using kind of heavy pressure to do all this, just so it'll blend a little better. Okay, now this here got a little dark, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is bring in my trusty dusty little eraser, and I'm just going to lighten this up a bit right around that corner. Bring it out a little bit, knowing that looks yuck. But we're just going to go in with the dark green here on top of that, so it won't look as rough. And then with the black, we'll just darken this area back up again. So that kind of lightens it up a little bit there. And I'll work around a little more of the dark and kind of blend it in with the black a little bit, but leaving the space there. Okay, now with the leaves, we're kind of going to do the same thing. We're going to take this leaf here is going to be the darkest one. And we're going to put a little black here because this is behind. Bring it out a little bit, and we're going to go across here. I'm not going to worry about these little lines that are in here. I can always add those with either a gel pen or these Posca or something. Okay, so we've gone in with the black. Then we're going to go in with the indigo blue as soon as I find the pencil. There we go. And we go over the black, giving this one a blue hue or bluish hue. Okay, then we go in with the true blue. Same areas and pulling that up into these areas. Adding the blue down all the way into the black. And making sure it blends well. And then we will add a tiny bit of a white or light blue. Maybe light blue would be easier. So hold on a second, I'll get the baby blue out. So it is a light sky blue 1086, and I'm just going to go around the tips here so it has a lighter blue on the ends. And going down on the sides a little bit, just bringing it in. And that is what the blue leaves are going to look like. Okay. So So we'll do that on each leaf, and the green on all the swirls. And then I will wait to do the bottom branch down here that I'm going to do in the blues. Like this one would be green, and then possibly a blue, and then a purple. So we're going to work this one out when we get down here, and I will show you that. But right now I'm just going to go ahead and finish all the leaves and the swirls, and then I will be back. Okay guys, so I have finished the green and the blue leaves. So this is what this looks like. And then we are going to be working on the little branch down here. And I brought some of the green in here only because this was attached. This kind of stops here, so that's okay. And then I was just going to put a line across here, so this one doesn't attach, and then I have to color the branch down here. And like I said, it's going to have the greens, the blues, and then I'm going to add in a tiny bit of purple down here, just because I think I like the purple with the brown. So I'm going to bring it down again. And we'll bring this out a little bit here. So we will just figure out the areas, and since it's all going to be done with the black in the background, I'm going to go ahead and use the black in the darkest spots here and get that taken care of. I hope you're all doing well. We are having one of those blustery, lovely fall days. You get the fog and the wind, the rain, and then you'll hear everybody out there with their power tools trying to get rid of their leaves. Leaf blowers come out. They make a lot of noise. But, you know, makes it look nice around here. Okay, so we're just darkening every spot that I can think of. There would be a shadow under his feet. We're just going to darken that up, figure out what color that'll be later. All the way around the edges, down in the corners. You can see the whole branch, I hope. So yeah, just put a line right through his foot. Well, maybe we'll fluff up his foot a little bit more. I don't know. I might be able to erase that out of there. Let's see. Then we'll have to recolor his foot in a little bit. And put the shadows in here. And there's a bunch up here. And like I said, I was going to make a line across here, so we'll do that. Darken that just a bit more and bring that up a little into there and down into here. Okay, space here. And we'll just bring it up on all these sides too. And whatever this thing is down here. Okay. Bring it up here a little too. And over here. Not exactly sure what this little thing is here, but we will dark up this end of it. Looks like a little swirly part, so I'll probably do that one in green. Okay, so there we've got kind of a laid down area. So because all of the greenery up on the top has got these little gems in it, we'll go ahead and do this one in green. So this one is the dark green that comes in next. I think I'll end it right there. We'll do the other one in a different color. Then we'll bring in the true green. And we'll bring in a little, it's called Pale Sage, and it's 1089, and I'm just going to add that down here, kind of where this goes off the edge. Like that. And I'll just keep working on this so I get it all blended. And darkened in areas. And I'm going back and forth on it when I can get down a little closer without blocking your view. And over here, I'm going to add a little bit of more of the dark green down here on the base of that. Bring it up because I put a little extra black in there. And just add a little of it up there and just mix that in. Okay. Then we will bring in a piece of blue. And the part of this is I have to figure out what blues are and what greens are and add a purple in here. And I think I'll do I don't know. Okay, we're going to do this little piece here in the purple. Gotta find my black again because I didn't get any, very much black, I should say, in this area here. So we're going to add in a little. Okay, then we're going to go in with the dioxazine purple hue, if you want to try to read that. It's even pushed in a little bit, so it's hard. And that is the number there, 132. And we're going to put that right over the black. And now we'll go in with the lavender. And there we go with some of that. Just darken any areas that you think need to be darkened. And then go over it again. So since this is green and this is purple, we're going to have to put a blue or add a fourth color in here, which I could with the browns. But I think I will go ahead and do this one in green, or blue, excuse me. Should really map this out a little better. So we'll darken this area a little more. And then we'll add in the indigo. Okay, now the true blue. Almost to the edge. Then we'll add in the sky blue. And there we go. And in between these two colors, I will put a little more black and blend it out. And then we'll add a little extra of the dark green on the green side, a little extra dark blue on the blue side. And then reblend them in a little bit. Okay, now we're going to go kind of down in this pattern. So the next one will be green, then a purple, then a blue, then a green, then a purple. Hopefully coming down here to the green and then going that way. Or I'll come back this way. Maybe I'll just do this one in blue. That would be a big purple. But yeah, I'll do this one in a blue so we can combine underneath his feet. So it'll kind of look even, even if it isn't. So let's see, I've got to find the colors again. I have them all laying on my desk, which was fine, but I like them in threes, so I know what I'm doing. Don't grab the dark of a different color, which would be a disaster. So we've got the blues coming in over here. We already laid down the black, so we will just go in here with the indigo blue. And going over the black and pulling it down into this area. And then we'll go in with the true blue. And with this one, I don't think we'll add the lightest blue in this one. Could add a little bit around this area just for blending. But I'm not going to make it as obvious as on the leaves. Okay, so then we got the blue and the green. So then this little guy here will be purple. So back with the purple choices. I think I need some black on there, don't I? Okay. So black choice down here first. Okay. Bring it up. It's going to be on the inside here. And I'm going to close this off and just make it a swirl. bring that swirl down a little. And then go in with the darkest purple. And then the violet. And there we go. So far, not too bad. Okay, then we're going to start off again with the green. So the green will have to be up here and the blue down here. Then we'll have to work this way. And this will be the blue here and then the green. So let's get our blue out and put that down. So the indigo here. And we're going to go under his foot with this one, because this all will be green. Turn the pencil around, Karen. It's a little hard to color on the other side. I have to add a little more black in there, I think. And then we'll bring in the light blue in some of these areas. And we're going to bring in a little more of that dark blue, the indigo. And if we want, we'll add a little black in there. Okay, then we are going to do the green. This will probably be the last one I'll show you, because I'm just going to do the same thing on the insides, and probably getting a little long here. So dark green. We have to put black in this one. Okay, so just put some black in here and there. And this does have dots on it, so Posca pen will be coming in and changing the look of that. Dark green. And then the true green. Now it looks a little muddy in here, so I'm going to have to try to fix that up. And I'll either try it with black or I'll erase one of these darker colors and put it on the outside, which I probably should have done. Earlier, so I'll just add a little bit of the light sage in here and brighten those areas up a little, just to leave the dark purple darker. And then I'm going to erase a little bit more of this and then just kind of flip the color a bit. Got a little light in there too, so we'll put the light on this side and the dark on that side. Why not? So this is just a dark green. And then we'll bring in the true green. And we got a little eraser on that, so we'll bring in a little of the black just to fix that up. And that looks better. And we'll blend that in with a little bit of the sage, just to smooth it out a little bit. There we go. It's a little darker than the other green, but it'll work. And like I said, I'll put a little green up on this side here, and this will be the blue, and then we'll do the purple in here and figure out what color to put on this side. And then I'll be back when I'm finished with that, and we will figure out what to do with the very, very background. Okay, here we go. This is what I got. I had to fade it off on the end over here because it didn't have an ending, and down here I also let it fade. Now for the background, like I had said, there is a drawn circle in here and a drawn circle up here, and considering the colors and such, I don't think I really want to make it a moon. So what I'm going to do is trace around this circle up here with the purple. I'm going to try to get myself something that will actually tell me where the rest of this circle goes. This one down here I might do in purple also, and we are going to try to give it kind of a structured look, you know, not like a moon or a background of that sort, but more of something in this kind of structure. So we'll be right back trying to find something that will fit this circle here. Okay, we're going to try this. String attached to my pencil. Okay, I'm going to put it in certain spots up here at the top of the circle. See if we can get it to the center of what she tried here. Semi-close. Okay, then that's going to come out way farther. It'll probably come down around here, so you're not even going to see that in there. And this would come down around in that area. I had a line out here, but that one will be raised. Okay, now this little one down here, I'm going to try to figure this one out too. Sorry you're not seeing that. I'm not really good at this, but most of this is going to be behind the owl. Might come up here area, but most of that will be behind the owl. But that could be part of it, and it doesn't look quite right to me, so if I drew it, it would probably come more up like that. We'll figure that out. Anyway, we're going to take the purple pencil, the darkest one, if I can figure out which one it is, and we are winging this, okay? This may look good or this may not, but we're just going to go over the color or the line here that she has. Okay, and we're going to bring it down here, and on my fake line that I will have right about here, here, and we'll go down here. Okay, and that's that side of purple, and then we'll draw this down, say here, and we'll keep coming. We might hit it around here. I'm not sure. Okay, what do we have? It's my pencil line, so we're going to do it right about here. It looks to me that's my interpretation of that line. Now this one would come up and be right behind the owl, and I'm going to do it in the same purple. Okay, so now we have our two sort of circles here. Darken them up a little so I can see them. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, oh that's right, we had it coming up here too, didn't we? That circle. We're going to thicken it up. So we're going to take another line on the outside here. At about, I don't even know what that is, a quarter-ish, just about that much. think it's going to go on the outside over here. Why not? Make it a little bigger. That way we can bring it up here.
Oh, it's really rainy.
Oh, hold on. Okay, so there's that one. This one we're going to go on the inside so we can see more of it. Okay, bring it up here. Maybe a little hash mark there. There. This one's going to have to be about here. And then we're going to take this one on the outside too. I'm going to be coloring this in, so I mean, I'm not trying to make it absolutely perfect. Just giving myself a guideline to color. And then it will come down and we'll go on the outside on this one. And then the inside here. Okay, so we have those circles. And since I'm going to be coloring those in, I think, okay, sorry the camera went out. I'm trying to find things that I can make circles with, so I think a little circle, maybe a circle here, and possibly a circle down here would add to that picture. So what did I do with my pencil? Get the string off because I don't need that. So we'll just, I don't have a pencil stencil or anything, or a stencil for these things, so these are just washi tape rolls. Just kind of putting them around there. And we'll add one down here. And maybe a little one over here somewhere. Okay. And I need an uneven number, so can make this one overlap. Kind of go off the page. Maybe he should stay in the page. Just stick him over here a little more. There, that looks better. Okay, what I'm going to do is go around these in, let's see, we can do one in green and one in blue, couple in blue, couple in green. So we have the purple here, we have a lot of green here, we have blue here too, so I mean, gee, we'll do this one up here in green, since I have it next to the blue one. So we'll just go around that. And then give it a double ring here. Okay. We will do this one down here in green. And give it, it's really wild here. Okay. And then we'll do one in blue. If I can find the indigo. I'll do this one going on the outside of those. Do some erasing there. Okay, do this one down here in blue. It's okay if these aren't perfect, you know, neither am I, so. Here we go. And do it. Okay. So I'm thinking that looks kind of cool. So what I'm going to do with them is kind of color them the same way. Since this one's on top, you can get most of the dark here. Then we'll get a little lightness in there and some black too. So then we'll go in with the true blue. And a little of the powder puff, whatever it is, the lightest blue here. Okay, if I go out of the lines, it's okay. Alright, then we will go in with the green and do it the same way. We need a little black in the inner side of it. One of these pencils says black. Okay, we'll do a little black in here. I'm hoping you can see this, not just my head. Okay. Like that. And now the green one's going to be done the same way, and the purple one's going to be done the same way. And when I get those done, I will come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so I've colored in all the circles that I put in, and then I also colored the little strings that go on with the jewels down here. And I colored in this little piece here that's purple. Now this guy has little rays coming out of it too, but I think Posca pen would look nice on these. And I thought maybe some dots in here too. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of show you a little bit, sorry about the shaking, what I'm going to do in there. Make sure I have enough in here. So bringing down so I can see what I'm doing. Now some of these that were colored in got covered up with the purple, so I'm just going to put dots on these because I'm not going to recolor them, and then I can add a few more in where I would like, and we can put a few down here and a few in this one too. Didn't do those very well. Make these a little bigger. Okay, then we're going to put some in this one because it had some, and I told you I'd put them back in. Okay, and I might as well just kind of add them in where I think I need them. This one's kind of got some swirls going on, so I'm just going to add them back in. This one can use some. And we will add some in the owl's forehead here. So add a big one up here, then a couple of dots coming down. We can add some around here. I'll just kind of be adding them here and there. I did went ahead and put them in as eyes so you can see the dots in here. And I thought we could put some in these circles up here that I did. Just to brighten them up a little. I can't see here. Try to make that rounder. Put in some lines here. Change those into lines. We'll do that here too. I'm just going to add some details in here. Lighten up the darker areas. And on this one over here, and this purple here, and these rings over on this side. Pages sticking up. Okay. I think we'll add some coming down on this swirl. If you can see this, sorry. And a few to the curls here too. And one over here. See what else I can put on here. I'm going to add a few more of these lines up here on this one, but I have to wait for all that to dry. So we're going to put some over on this side. So we'll start here. You can see this. Trying to keep it in focus. I don't usually show this part, So I thought I'd better do it at least once on the video. And we're just kind of adding pieces in here where I can brighten up a spot. Maybe a little here. The cat is trying to attack my feet. It's not a good idea, Cubby. Not enjoying that. Okay. Trying to think if I should put any more coloring on the owl here, and I think I'm going to put some up here on his little ear area, and maybe up here where I fudged it up a little bit, remember? And then we're just going to make it look like it was always there. There. That's cute on him. And maybe a little, I don't know, I don't like to put too much around his eyes. So we're dry enough to over here, and we'll just put in the lines here. Okay. So what I will do is lift you up a little bit and let you see the picture. So we have the completed little guy here, and I will take a still picture at the end and post it. So this is the end of part 2, and he is completed. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe. If you are already subscribed, thank you very much. Ring the bell if you want notifications. Have a great day, everybody, and thanks for watching.